Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're back with Distant Worlds Universe, and Dressawi, whatever, has, the name just flashed by, has just been colonized, and we have a rebellion going on, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Last time, we annihilated, I'm pretty sure we did, I'm pretty sure that was last time, we annihilated the Tikan, Corporation. Actually, last time we finished the game, but someone, I'm not saying any names, me, was an idiot and didn't have enough hard drive space, so it stopped recording partway through, so we're going to go ahead and re-record things. That's a little unfortunate. Anyways, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That just tells me, hey, you know what? We can go ahead and we can do this this time here. We're going to be able to complete this. Holy crap, we have a lot of money. So anyways, how are we going to go ahead and finish this off? How are we going to say, hey, you know what? Let's finish off this game. At least in the sense of, we'll say, achieving the victory conditions. I think it would still be fun to keep the save game around, and every once in a while, you know, maybe make another installment where we try to go beyond the victory limit. You know, win even harder than we had before. Well, to do that, we're gonna need we're gonna need some more colonies. That's basically it. We're gonna need to get ourselves just a little bit more, we'll say, economy. And I'm pretty sure that we can't do that by colonizing this planet, but you know what? Let's go ahead and try anyways. We're gonna go ahead and colonize some planets, and we're gonna kind of maybe look at this territory over here. You know, the Raldan, the old Raldan territory, where we kind of have a split system with the Naxilians. This is a great system to go ahead and we'll say, you know, kick off a war, start a bit of a conflict here with the Naxilians. And the reason for that is they've got some decent quality planets in the system, but if I recall correctly, do they not have a continental? I'm recalling incorrectly. It's an ice planet, but there's some decent quality planets here that we can go ahead and use to, well, one, get rid of this stupid dotted line and actually, we'll say, have a complete territory, and two, we can go ahead and, we'll say, finish things off. Now, the thing is, though, if I go ahead and create, we'll say, start a war with the Naxilians, yes, it's kind of rushing to the victory, but it does mess things up if I want to return to the game at a later time. And do I really want to go to war with the Naxilians? Let's go ahead and see where the Naxilians are. See, they're in second place. You know, they're not as close to victory as us, but if we look at, you know, their overall strength, they're actually not that close. Well, what about economy? Economy. It's still something you need to, okay, maybe I could take them on in a stand-up fight. Well, I know I can, but, I need to stop playing this as thinking of this in terms of just victory. I need to look at this and say, all right, if we were to get into, we'll say, a bit of a scuffle with them, what would, you know, stop thinking about just reaching the finish line and think about, you know, let's say if I wasn't close to victory, is this a move that I would make? And try to play like that. You know, by the looks of things, they're ticking off a lot of people. Let's see, they're currently at war with the Great Meridian Alliance, the Canarith Prime territory, the Pentalumen Prime Utopia, the Wakaris Federation, the Great Kydian territory. You know, they're already at war with one of our, you know, our allies, or basically our only ally. So, you know, it makes me kind of go, maybe we should. You know, it would be great to just go to war, take these territories, and then you know, go ahead and call off the war right after that. Should I be doing that? Would I do that if I was not close to victory? I don't know if I would. What's our relationship with the Naxilians? They probably hate us. Yeah, they're furious. We do generate a decent amount of trade with them, but I think my economy is strong enough and I've got enough money in the bank that shouldn't be a problem. So what we're gonna do, because we do have a planet in the Raldan system, where is that? Where is our one planet? It's right here, right? Inuasi. Do we have, yes, we have a troop cloning facility. This is perfect. We're gonna go ahead and build a ton of clone troops. And that way there, we will have troops ready to invade this entire system. We're gonna go ahead and take Strike Force Delta because they already have troops on board. And we need to pick a planet. What's the highest quality planet that we have in this system? We've got this one here is a quality of 80, a nice planet of 22.6. Let's take a look at their GDP. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Let's take a look at the GDP of the planet. Actually, no, maybe the value. Value or the GDP? Look at the GDP. That's the highest potential. That way there we can sort of see the potential for taxes once we've taken the planet. You know, what's our tax rate going to be here? What kind of taxes are we going to be able to... This one looks like a nice one. There we go, 254. That's the one we want to invade right there. Ralden 5. We need to have some information though. 1,412K. They have definitely got some, we'll say some strength, and we'll say their ground forces there. So let's go ahead and take Strike Force Delta and tell Strike Force Delta to, we'll say, fly into system, and we'll pick up some extra troops. Because they do not have enough strength right now to invade that planet, but that will be our goal. To go ahead and we'll say at least capture this system, and then after that call off the war with the Nexilians, and yeah, we'll see where that takes us. Let's see, what have we got here? Pirates secretly funded to attack the Empire. Of the Vilmueni Collective. I suspect that this might be the new colony, or the new empire. I'll go ahead and show you what that empire is in a second. But they want to attack the ships and bases of the Kaidian Empire. Now that's not our ally. That's the red. We'll say Kaidians. Let's keep that information to ourselves. Whatever. If we look here, let me see. Where is it at? No, it's. Oh yeah, it kind of is. I've noticed the Rhodians have become very sort of split. You have the Rhodian Hive, which is this purple territory. You've also got the Vilmueni Collective, which is another little faction here. And you have the Boscara Conformity, which is another single colony little empire here. Like, this entire area of space is just very, very messy. Also, although I'm noticing a lot of red here. That's all the Kaidian Empire? Wait, they've expanded beyond the first planet. Let me see here. Kaidian Empire. They have 7 colonies. Wow, they've done all right. Now we've subjugated them, so that's cool. But yeah, this area is very messy. A lot of we'll say fighting. And actually, that's one thing I like. I like that you can have new empires and rebellions form. You know, after we took out the Tikans, it freed up one of the potential empires. To go ahead and, you know, it freed up this planet here. I'm not even going to try pronouncing the name of this planet here, but it freed up these people to go ahead and actually have their rebellion and claim independence from the rest of the... I believe they were part of the Rhodian Hive before. So that's cool. I like it when, you know, it's okay when an empire gets crushed, because, you know, eventually you can kind of have it... replaced, or you can have we'll say more messy we'll say branches, you know, things breaking off and stuff. It's just very cool. All right, now because we're sending Strike Force Delta off to attack that one place, I want to have Strike Force Alpha, actually all of my Strike Forces, I need them. I'm actually going to send them all over to the blue planet to refuel and retrofit. And the reason for this is if we're going to be going ahead and assaulting the Nexilians, if we're attacking them, they are likely going to want to attack us back. And, you know, I need to have my forces in multiple areas to ensure that, you know, that we're going to be safe. So I need to make sure, you know, that we've got, you know, our defensive bases are, well, we'll say retrofitted. Even our, you know, Sapphire Palace. I think we have some new technologies that we could go ahead and add to that. You know, basically, I want to make sure that all of our... Actually, you know, let's do this the easy way. The smart way, not the fleet screen, you idiot. The ships and bases screen. We're going to go ahead and find defensive bases. We're going to select all of them, and we're going to go ahead and retrofit. And it's going to cost us about 115 grand, but that is okay. We have tons of money. While we're at it, Wait, not mining ships. I think all of our mining stations have pretty much been retrofitted, but I wonder if we should boost them up even more. See, my concern is once we declare war with the Nexilians, they're going to be attacking our weakest sections, our weakest parts of our empire. So maybe if we go to, let's see, maximum base size 2400. What's the size on this? We still have plenty of space on there. Let's go ahead and upgrade the our mining stations. You know, throw more armor, weapons, everything on them to ensure that they are truly unstoppable death machines, basically. So let's go ahead and throw maybe a little bit more armor on there. What kind of shields were we using? Meridian shields. You know what? Let's go ahead and throw another 5 on there. There we go. That's wow. Look at all the shield on this. These things are like untouchable. And if I recall correctly, we have fighter bays. We do have a decent number of weapons. We've got a lot of concussion missiles. Yeah, I feel like we've got enough weapons on there that we don't really need more weapons. It's just I want them to be more. I want them to be harder to take down. But you know what? It can't hurt to throw some more weapons on there. It's like it can't hurt. We could put some more weapons on there. What if we put like another 10 concussion missiles? There we go. And then we'll need to go ahead and add habitation module and life support. All right. So maximum weapons energy per use. Use per second 982. And we do have that in excess energy output, so they can keep shooting at full power. Now, stronger opponents, you know, all weapons. All weapons. I don't think that really even matters for a base. They can't really move, but okay, whatever. And let's see, shield recharge rate should be fine. Shield recharge rate might be a little bit on the slow side. You know what? It can't hurt. We have all the room we need. Why don't we go ahead and throw another reactor on there just to be safe? A hyperfusion reactor. There we go. That's tons of extra power. And we'll go ahead and give these we'll say this base the same we'll say same treatment. Meridian shields. I think I added what, 5? Yeah, these ones are not as well shielded by the looks of things. And what did I add? There we go. A bunch more, we'll say, concussion missiles. What's our boarding assault? We don't have a lot of troops on here. Boarding defense strength, 880. Okay. Okay, and that's gotten a little bit better. Okay, so actually, no, that's an interesting. I was wondering about that. The habitation modules, when you go ahead and add one of these, it actually increases your boarding defense strength. Now, obviously, you'd be better off, you know, just putting troops on board. What if I put it at a troop compartment? Let's see. A massive troop compartment. That does nothing. Okay, we'll remove the troop compartment. What about an assault pod? If I add that, that increases the boarding defense. So let's see, how much is that? Oh, we already have an assault pod on there. So let's see. Right now, our boarding defense strength is 912. If we add an assault pod, it brings it up to 1008. Now, I suck at math, but that's like, we'll round to 100. Yeah, 100 more would bring it. It would be a little bit less than 100. Now, if we go ahead and add a hab module, which only has a size of 2 rather than the size of 8. So if I add 4 of these, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about the same thing. Interesting. So if you don't want your base to necessarily, I don't know, if you didn't want it, it will say invading, or it will say trying to capture any ships, you could just go ahead and instead of getting the assault pod, just add hab modules, because you need hab modules anyways. But this also goes ahead and gives you the bonus of, we'll say, having a greater boarding defense strength. All right, I think that's good. I think we're good with that, so we'll go ahead and save that. Now that we've gone ahead and retrofitted both these, or not retrofitted, we've redesigned. We've come up with some new designs for our mining stations. Let's go ahead and have all of the mining stations in the galaxy, all of ours, retrofitted for 1.8 million. I really hope that works. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We'll give it a couple, we'll say days in game time to check. And then I want to see if they're being retrofitted to MSX MK3. I believe that is the new design. Yes. The MK3 is our new mining station. Sweet. So we're going to have our all of our bases are going to be a little more well defended. I did neglect to upgrade our spaceports. Also, it doesn't appear that I have a defensive fleet here in Sol. Well, this is going to be a place where we're going to experience an invasion. Yeah, definitely. We need a defensive fleet here for this. We'll say a capital ship and 2 cruisers should do the trick. We'll say this is a Sol Defense Force. We're going to go ahead and military ships. And grab these 3 ships, assign them to a new fleet, and we shall roll them into the Sol Defense Force. Because we need some sort of defensive fleet. Sol Defense Force. Home colony will be the planet Sol 3. There we go. Set home colony, select fleet, defense, and set it to defend the sector. There we go. Now, even though we're upgrading our, we'll say, mining bases and stuff like that, it's still good to have a defensive fleet that's mobile. That we can move that around and use that to help, we'll say, bolster the firepower in even surrounding areas. Because if, for example, if Dagobah happens to get attacked, Dagobah actually does not have a defensive. Actually, Dagobah doesn't have a defensive fleet either. This is like our core worlds here. This is like the blue system area. Why doesn't Dagobah have a defensive fleet? Seriously. Wait a second. Dagobah 5 doesn't even have a defensive base. Oh, wait. No, it just has a medium spaceport. Well, that is crap. Well, why don't we go ahead and at least build them a defensive base? Oh, it's already... Oh, no, it's not. I'm an idiot. Disregard. Disregard everything I said. All right. So Dagobah 5, we still have this old jump base I created a long time ago. That's going to get destroyed in an attack. And you know what? I don't really care. But a defensive base is something we should or a defensive fleet is something we should definitely have here in Dagobah 5. So we'll build maybe another capital ship and 2 cruisers. Ah, darn it. So the current population on Thadal has, we'll say, fought off our colonization attempt. We're going to need to go ahead and actually invade that independent colony. Oh, well. Military ships. Where are they? Dagobah. Oh, no. What do you do? Oh, no, game. Game. I don't want mining ships. I want military ships. Thank you, game. And these, just to confirm, these are all in the Dagobah system. It feels so weird saying Dagobah system, knowing that that's likely from, it's likely a Star Wars reference. Dagobah Defense Force. And we'll set a new home colony for them. Dagobah 5. Select fleet. There we go. They now have a defensive fleet being constructed for them as well, which like I said, I think is important because, yeah. Ooh, actually, our defensive fleets are probably getting pretty old. Let me see the where's the blue Sapphire Defense Force. Look at the ships we have here. This is a actually select the fleet. That is a pitiful defense force. Like, look at the firepower here. 37. Like, I guess it's not terrible, but it's These are some, we've got a frigate in here. We haven't updated this in ages. Let's get them to retrofit. Sapphire Defense Force needs to, at the very least, our core world here. These guys need to retrofit. Oh, actually, I don't want this one to retrofit. It doesn't look like it's going to, though. It's just going to refuel. Okay. So, now that we've got that all set up, where is Strike Force Delta? Strike Force Delta is still en route, and they will be getting to the Ralden system. They will be getting there shortly. Oh, we're still dealing with pirates. It's such a pain. Dang, those are a lot of pirates. Let me see here. So these are Caadian ships, right? Yeah, the Great Caadian territory. Dang, we're getting swarmed by these pirates. Ah, darn, I was really hoping that this mining station would be a little more, we'll say, upgraded by this point, but, you know, it's not able to because it's got some shortages in Aculon. Come on, come on. They're gonna take down one of our mining bases. They have so many ships. Okay, which pirate faction is this? This is the Ramazan Shipping. You know what? We have some strike forces that are not doing anything. Oh, no, no! We'll have to rebuild a mining base here. Jerks. All right, mining station. I love how expensive our mining stations are. 25 grand. All right, well, we'll send a construction ship over there. Ramazan Shipping. Where are you guys based at? I want to crush you guys. Actually, you know, Strike Force Alpha. Do we have a Strike Force that's actually in a good condition? The Desolation Moon Fleet. You know what? They're not bad. What have we got here? I don't know if they can. Oh, dang. I don't know if we've got enough firepower to take on the Desolation or the Ramazan Shipping. Okay, let's open up the character screen. You know, normally I've been targeting other empires, but let's get an intelligence agent to try to get us some information on the location of the Ramazan Shipping. Kobe Callan. Where is Ramazan Shipping? There you are. I just want to know where, I just want to know their territory map. 92%, dang. All right, guy, you get me that information so that we can go ahead and crush them. Desolation Moon Fleet, you know what? Let's try. Let's take the fight to the pirates. I'm not sure. You guys are pretty far away, though. Yeah, they're not going to get there. By the time we get there, the pirates will have been gone, but... wait, we got, what is this? Outlaw's Rest. You know what? There's a better target for us. Alright, let's take it out. We'll send the Desolation Moon Fleet in there. They do have an Admiral. Bazin Zoberia. What's he good with? Targeting. Alright. So he's bad at repair and ship maintenance. His hyperjump speed is not the best, but he does seem to have some good stats for, we'll say, space battles. So we'll send the Desolation Moon Fleet over here to assault the Outlaw's Rest of the Ramazan Shipping, because this pirate faction seems to be a little bit on the powerful side, a little bit too powerful for my liking. I feel like we need to knock them down a peg. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. Ramazan Shipping. They're actually, when you compare them to... the bars are so small. They do appear to have the largest sliver of all of the pirates here. Let's see, what's their military strength? Wow. That's 117 firepower. 117,000, sorry, firepower. They are absolutely the most powerful pirate faction that we have to deal with. Dang. Now that wait, that's 17,000, I think it was. I've already forgotten. What was it? Ramazan Shipping, 117,000. If they bring that full force down on the Desolation Moon Fleet, we're gonna lose the entire fleet. Dang. My other fleets just are not ready, though. They're so low on fuel. So I've got them all heading to the blue planet. They're going to go refuel and stuff there, but... Okay. I'm just hoping they don't have a ton of defense around there. We need to start making, we'll say, like, surgical strikes, like, maybe popping in, hitting them, maybe, not surgical strikes, like, well, I guess you could say it's a surgical strike. Alright, so we've got a lot of construction, we'll say, pausing or being halted because we're lacking a lot of resources. Dang. These pirates. What have we got here? So these are our, wait, are these, okay, these are our ships. And these are all like floaters. Okay. So we do have enough, we'll say like floaters in the area that they're able to sort of fight them off. So it's like, I don't feel like my core colonies are really at any threat, or we'll say in any danger rather. But we definitely need, we can't be ignoring them. We can't, yeah, that pirate faction, we can't ignore them. Like, I'm just looking at the amount of punishment this ship can take. Like, how much shields? We have a capital ship with say 2,200 shields for their potential. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to take this this pirate ship. But, yeah, we've got them in like the hyperspace denial type field thing, which I've already forgotten the name of. But let's see, what have we got? These are carriers. Where's our capital ships? Only have a shield, actually 1,550. What's the size? 761. What's the size of our capital ships? So we've got larger ships, but they definitely have more shields. I'm wondering if I've put a little bit more of an emphasis on armor on my ships or firepower. I'm not too sure. I wish I could see their design. It's like see all the details. I don't think I can though. Can I? No. That's unfortunate. But they do have some formidable technology. All right, so Strike Force Delta has arrived in system, and I'm going to get them to go ahead and load up some troops. We should have a ton of clone troopers built up. So Strike Force Delta is going to go ahead and pick those up, and then we're going to go ahead and get them to. I think we're going to get them to refuel. That way, they're ready for. They're ready for, we'll say the invasion proper. Strike Force, or sorry, the Desolation Moon Fleet is getting close to Outlaw's Rest, and they will be there in about a second. Let's actually speed things up just a touch. And by just a touch, I mean up to 4 times. Because I'd like to see a little bit of progress here. I'm really scared of what kind of defenses they're going to have around the base. I'm hoping they don't have like a ton of ships. All right, so let's see. We've just arrived. Perfect. And it looks like their let's say their defenses are minimal. The Desolation Moon Fleet should be able to handle this. Should. Holy crap, maybe not. Did we just lose? We just lost a ship. We're losing firepower, we're losing ships. Crap. I can't imagine if we had tried to hit this when they had like more of their ships around it. Darn it. Let me see, their shields. Oh, the shields are still holding. Crap. Crap. That was repelled. We lost like half the power of the Desolation Moon Fleet. And they're pulling more ships in. Okay, yeah, you guys need to get out of there. You need to get out of there. Dang. I was really hoping that they'd be able to hit it. I find it interesting that here we are at the end of the game, and I think the biggest threat is actually the pirate faction. That's interesting. Okay. All right, Strike Force Delta. They have, we'll say, a whole lot of strength. Let's go ahead and, you know what? They've got enough fuel. Let's go ahead and declare war on the Naxilians. Hey, Nexilians, I know this comes out just kind of coming out of the blue here, but we're gonna go ahead and declare war on you. Be like, what? Bring it on! We'll bury you. Yes, I totally believe that. Oh, I love that our mining station is right there. And then that it's starting the fight off for us. Oh, that's great. All right, so we've got the Strike Force Delta already above the planet. Can I get you guys to? Oh, we've run out of carbon fiber at Ehui or Ehai, whatever. All right, well, let's just go ahead and get our fleet to bombard the planet, take out all the defenses, and let's get some troops down on the ground. Let's see, what are we at? We're at, what, 2% if I recall correctly, right? 2% left before we reach the victory condition. Right, begin the invasion. Send down the troops. Oh, that just looks beautiful. That looks beautiful. Beautiful destruction. Sounds like a metal album. I'd listen to that. Just on the name. Alright, there we go. Oh, yeah, we got space control and special operation. Holy crap, that is a lot of, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that we've got this. That planet will be ours. So, I think after we go ahead and capture this system, that will probably do it. So while our troops are on the ground, Strike Force Delta is going to hop around the system and start, taking care of, we'll say the other, other bases that are sort of just floating around here. What have we got here? Yeah. So this system here is completely in our control. I love that. I can't even keep up with them. They're just bouncing all over. Anything that is not blue is annihilated. That's great. Oh, look at this. Infected with Merturov plague. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a planet, we'll say, with a plague on it while it's been invaded. Very interesting. Now I wonder, is that going to impact everyone on the planet, or is it the population? Does that affect the troops? Does that kill off troops? Like, are our troops going to suffer now for it? And when we pick up our troops and send them off to the other planets in the system, is that going to spread the virus, or the plague rather? Or actually, what is the difference between a plague and a virus? Oh, there we go. I guess we don't need to speculate anymore because it's already spread over to our planet that's got all the. I don't know if it still has all the clone troops on the surface. Let me see. Were they able to pick up all the troops, or yeah, they were. Build more. We've got so much money. Just keep building troops. Yeah, I at least just want this system. I don't really want to go full-on war with the Nexilians, but hey, we need it for our victory condition, and we've learned that having split systems is generally not a good thing. It creates a lot of tension. I feel like since we're going ahead and we are resolving this now, we're saying, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take this planet. We're going to go ahead and take this system. Yes, you're going to be angry with us in the short term, but in the long term, it'll probably be the better for both of our respective empires here. You know what? I've been focusing on this system a lot. I haven't even been paying attention if the Nexilians are attacking anywhere else. Like, are they? Passenger ship. Carrier. That's pirate. These are all pirate attacks. The Nexilians aren't really even doing anything against us here. They're, well, not that I could see. Let me see. I don't see any, we'll say, Nexilian ships. Actually, I see more pirate ships than I see Fearsome Merchant Cartel. Yeah, I see more pirate ships than I do, actual Nexilian ships. And I wonder if that's because are they still at war with, yeah, they're still at war with a lot of people. Most of their military is probably tied up with, wars in other areas. Ah, they've sent in, a couple ships to try and, say, stem the attack or stop the attack. Yeah, that's not gonna be met with any sort of success. Or wait, that's not the proper way to phrase that. They are not going to be met with any sort of success. Wait, the Pantaloon Prime Utopia is trying to attack the ships of the Lannis clan, which is a pirate faction, so we're going to keep that information to ourselves because screw the pirates. Now, we're losing a lot of strength here. I find that actually very interesting. Is it because we've lost space control because we don't have ships up in orbit? That's probably it. All right. Well, I was building clone troops. We were building them. There's an assembly line here for clone troopers. There we go. Because we might need to, we'll say, restock. We'll go stock up on them. All right, there we go. And they're happy. They're like, yes, we are now part of the whatever my name of my empire is. I think I chose a terrible name, like just standard blue screen or something, which is awful. I'm sorry. I apologize for the terrible naming. Here, what am I looking for? Ralden 5. We just went ahead and took this one. We're gonna go ahead and establish a garrison. There we go. And set up some taxes. Oh, I don't know. Whoa, that's a little bit high. I think 25%. Oh, okay, maybe a little bit too high. Sorry, guys. There we go. 18%? All right, that's good. 18%. Strike Force Delta, could you please pick up some troops and get ready to invade the next planet? Did that give us any percentage here? Yes, it gave us 1%. We've increased by 1%. So who do we hit next? Ralden 4 with a GDP of 139k, or we hit Hielk, which has a lower GDP. So I guess that kind of answers that question. Strike Force Delta, get ready, because we're going to be invading Ralden 4, the sequel to Ralden 3. Even though we've already got Ralden 5 first. So we're watching things all out of order. We're pulling a George Lucas here. All right, so we've got 700. Oh yeah, there we go. We have plenty of strength. All right, guys, attack Ralden 4. You know, there's probably like a huge battle. There's wars going on in other parts of the galaxy, but I'm so focused on this system because I'm like, I've got 1% left. We're down to the last 1%. Come on, just crush it. Just crush it. More ships. Come on, drop off more troops. Why did you only drop off one group? Now they're going to lose, and then we're going to drop off some more. Wait, that's Canadian territory. Whoa, back off. No. This is ours. No. You get your frickin'... Oh, no! You know what? Strike Force Delta. Get off. They're swooping in and trying to take the planet right from out from under us. Ah, and they're our allies, so I don't want to fire on them. Oh, I was going to shoot them. Shoot them to get rid of them. But because they're our ally, they actually help contribute towards our mutual defense pact thing. So if we actually lose our friendship with them, we're likely going to lose, we're gonna lose percentage points. No! I'm so angry right now. I am so freaking angry right now. Whatever. Delta, invade this other crappy planet, and hopefully that'll be enough to give us the 1%. Are these Canadian ships? Get the... Come on, no, yes! We got our troops down first. We were here first! Jerks. Holy crap. Oh, there we go. 80%. Wait. No, 79. Still 79. I hate you. Oh, if we had this planet we would have been fine. We would have won. You know what, guys? I've got some very angry words that I want to use. And I'm not going to. Wow. You know, originally I had completed the game by this part. But because things are playing out differently now, and we'll say our allies decided to jump in and screw us over, we're yeah, we're not. Things are going to be taking a little bit longer. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have to stop things here. Next time we'll get the last 1%. Holy crap. There we go. No, look, we're right there. 80%. We are at 80%. It should count, right? We're at 80%. Yes! Victory. You have achieved victory. Oh, wow. I was about to just call it quits and stop. Wow, there we go. I definitely, there's stuff that happened last time that didn't happen this time that I'm definitely considering, we'll say retrying or coming back maybe for one more post-victory episode, but I might take a bit of a break before we get to that. We'll see. But these are the medals. I'm not going to go ahead and read them all off because I am actually out of time, but I will hover over them so you can kind of see what they're all about before I go ahead and officially will say turn off the episode. Dang. That was fun. I definitely want to come back to this game at some point. You know, on my channel, I do like to vary things up a little bit. Maybe next time we'll play maybe on a smaller galaxy. I'll try out some pirates. You know, try some you know, pirate gameplay, and I guess we can take a look at the score and stuff. Actually, yeah, we can always come back and see the achievements at any point, right? This is the Empire comparison screen. Yeah, so we could go ahead and see the final score at any time we want to come back here. But these are the final results. This is how things ended, and that has been Distant Worlds Universe. Yeah, so if you liked the video, you liked the content, and you would like to see more of it, and more like it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, though, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.